Good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution episode number 67. It is a Tuesday, October 6th. We did it. Yesterday's mail day. Two packages came from Jeffrey in Wisconsin and from Brian in Arizona. Those two packages pushed me over the 500,000 Chicago Cubs baseball card milestone. So we did it. Here it was. I counted them out live on my YouTube channel. You can check out the video when it came to it. This was the 500,000th Cubs card in my collection. Andre Dawson, 1990 Upper Deck checklist. So I will put that aside because that's a special card, the 500,000th in my collection. Some other cool cards that came yesterday. Adbert Alzolay, that's new to my collection. Another Joe Carter rated rookie. I love that card. I think that may be the card that I would hoard. I know my buddy Ben from the About the Cards podcast, he hoards 87 Topps McGuires. I think if I were a hoarder of a Cubs card, it would be the 84 Donruss rated rookie Joe Carter, because it's I can get it for a few bucks. Usually they're around $5 or less. Sometimes you can snag one on eBay for $3 or $4. Usually $5 to $7. So it's a minimal rookie card of a great player. Just not quite Hall of Fame worthy, but definitely a Hall of Good type player. And you probably wonder, why not Ryan Sandberg? Why not a Ryan Sandberg rookie? I don't know. The Ryan Sandberg rookie never did it for me growing up, but that Joe Carter did for some reason. It's really weird. Sandberg was never one of my favorite players. I was a big fan of Jerome Walton in 89, 90. And then, I drifted away from baseball. So, Sandberg was a Cub, so I always liked him, but I never considered him one of my favorite baseball players. Obviously, Joe Carter was never my favorite baseball player, but one of my favorite baseball cards. I don't think any of the Sandberg rookies would rank in my personal top, definitely not top 5, maybe sneak into the top 10 of my personal favorite cards, regardless of value, just a sentimental top 10. I don't think that card would be in the top 10 of my most favorite sentimental Cubs baseball cards. So that was yesterday's mail day. Over the weekend, I also, I talked about going to the card shop on Friday. And I picked up a junk box for $20, price of a blaster. There were like 60, I wrote it down somewhere, 68. I think there were 68. It's on a Post-it note somewhere. 68 Cubs cards in the junk box. And the junk box consisted of mostly 2016 Bowman and some, I think, 2000, might have been 19 Heritage. I put the box away, but I did pull. And what I like about going through these boxes is I can pull stacks of cards. And these are all cards that I'll probably throw in my store for 99 cents. And I think there's a couple, like maybe $2 or $3 cards in here. But I just kind of wanted to show off what I got. And I know one of these is going to go to my buddy Zach. Zach and his son sent an awesome video to me on Twitter, congratulating me for the 500,000. That was awesome. So I'm going to be sending a Tim Anderson rookie from Bowman's Best their way. There were a couple of those. There was a couple Corey Seager rookies from 2016 Bowman's Best. These were in a junk box. There was a small stack of Lucas Giolito rookies. Let's see. There was a Blake Snell rookie, Tampa Bay Rays. There was a Luis Severino rookie. And these were all just in the junk box. Then there was some early Bowmans, Austin Meadows. Actually, shoot, that's a refractor. I didn't even realize that at first. Can you see? I can see it on my end, so I need to sleeve that up. There were some about 10 2016 Bowman Jack Flaherty's. a bunch of Colin Moran Heritage rookies, a stack of Matt Chapman early Bowmans, an Ian Anderson first, a bunch of paper Austin Meadows. There were a stack of Jesus Luzardo first Bowmans, which I didn't realize he was with the Nationals before the Oakland A's. Then there were some inserts from Heritage, Carlos Correa, award winners, Julio Urias, rookie performers, Michael Fulmer, rookie performers, three Trevor Story, rookie performers. That's pretty cool. Trace Thompson, I don't know why I put him in this pile. Here's another Ian Anderson prospects from Bowman's Best. And there were three Trey Turner Bowman's Best rookies. So that's why I like buying those junk boxes for $20. I got 68 Cubs and a stack of cards that I can throw in my eBay store for like $1. And then include a few in trades like the Tim Anderson. So that was a fun little break. I went through those on Saturday. So that's about all I had. A lot of my content for the 500,000th card can be seen in yesterday's video. Posted that last night here on my YouTube channel. So that is it for today. On today's program. Later today, I will be catching up on some more eBay stuff. Now that I'm organized, I feel so good. Last weekend, I cleaned, and my wife always tells me that when you get organized, your mind is clearer, and I always ignore her because I hate picking up, and I just love having stuff all around me. But I do. In the last 2 weeks, I have felt much more organized. Well, I have been more organized, but my mind has been more clear. And I feel like I am not chasing my own tail, if I had a tail. So I feel clear. And now with the eBay store, everything, I don't have piles of recently added cards to my eBay store, so I'm not going through stacks of cards, spending all that time. It's quicker, everything's organized, so I do feel better and more on top of things. So I have some eBay sales that came in last night through the overnight hours that I'll ship out, and then a couple trades from over the weekend that came. I saw Dave Rumham-Sinky mentioned he had a comment on my video from last night from the 500,000th, said that his package was supposed to arrive. It did, but it came on Saturday. And I think I reviewed Dave's package in Sunday's episode of Hobby Evolution. So Dave, your package did come. I'll shoot you a message here this morning, but yeah, his package did come. So that's in Sunday's episode. So that's it for today. No plans other than getting some eBay shipments out and gathering some trades from the last couple days, and that is about it. Topps Heritage Miners update. It is out this week. I posted my opinions on the checklist. You can read that 1millioncubs.com. 4 Cubs in the checklist, which I think I wrote in the blog was about average, which probably over the run. Heritage Miners debuted in 2011. So I think over the course of the run I think the average may be around 6 cards per release. I'll have to go back and look, but back in like 2013, 14, and maybe even 15, there were a dozen Cubs on the checklist. Of course, that's when Chris Bryant, Kyle Schwarber, Javier Baez, all of those guys were in the Cubs minor league system. So there were a lot of prospects, a lot of top prospects. I think at one time the Cubs had 6 top 100 prospects. Now, the last few years, it's been 2 and 3. I think even maybe last year or 2 years ago, they only had 1 top 100 prospect. So they have a couple sneak in now in the top 100. So 4 on this year's checklist: Brendan Davis, Chase Strumpf, Braylon Marquez, and Miguel Amaya. are in this year's Heritage Miners product. None of those guys have an autograph, so it's one of those where I've been monitoring the Topps website this week to see if they do put some boxes up for sale like they have in years past. Typically, they have been less than what you can find them for anywhere else from the big retailers online. But this year's been totally different, and Topps has increased their prices just to capture some of that extra money that they've been losing out on. So I don't know. They may be just as competitive as the online retailers. So if they are, I'll just sit this one out, maybe buy a box, or just wait until November if any go on sale for Black Friday sales. So that's my plan. No Jason Dominguez in the Heritage Miners product, which was a surprise, and I think drove down prices a little bit because blowout cards had them for $650 a case, and they dropped the prices week of release. That's pretty rare. Week of release, usually it goes the other way. The closer to release, the higher the prices go on the secondary market. Heritage Miners actually dropped in price by $10. Cases were $640 yesterday on blowout cards from $650. So I think that's the Jason Dominguez absence effect. Without him in the product, not as much demand. So that is all for today. As always, visit the website 1millioncubs.com. There's also a link to my eBay store there. Follow me on Twitter at 1millioncubs. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great Tuesday.